Twitter Shad. Hopefully I'm not in cutscenes too late. Yeah. What chapter am I in? Am I in like chapter 5? How do I tell? Yeah, I'm in chapter 5.
Can't forget our progress update.
I didn't realize you could go to the save screen whenever. I know you can't see the game. Yeah. But thanks for letting me know. I'm setting my my title and whatnot. Here we go. Um, the thing is, though, is like analyzing those data sets. I'm not going to be good at analyzing the data sets of that COVID data. I'm not going to be able to find it's going to take me a lot of research and education to understand statistically significant data for vaccinations and stuff like that. So I'm going to trust the experts. That's where I stand. I can't find this torch spot in
You were
Databoard.
monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
But I thought all the
After
characters
Ouroboros
tell
got
you the
activated,
exact solution to all the
Shannara relayed
puzzles.
info straight back to us. So I've been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base.
Ah.
I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little too harsh.
Sorry, poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting.
It's a spot the thing.
It's the
Well,
very reason why we fight.
a lot of video games consider those a puzzle. That's half the time what, like, for like half of Portal 2, that was the game.
Right? At least they will
It was like
eventually.
spot
Maybe
where
the
you
same
can
here.
shoot your portal.
So that girl was keeping an eye on us. Did you notice, Mimi? No. She didn't so much as make my ears twitch.
Shanya. The puzzle rooms took more thinking than that, yeah.
We're now more or less above the Sword's Hilt Guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
Has the war really spread this far?
There's even more. More husks underneath.
She's got cerebral palsy.
Thanks.
Or Parkinson's. Both?
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
They said this is wait, they said this is what the world's really like. They were referring to their colony, right? Not what we were looking at. This is just snow place. This is what the world's gonna look like tomorrow. It's gonna snow 3 inches tomorrow, up to.
Hey, Noah, you know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
You're only getting 3 inches tomorrow. We're getting several feet through the next few days. Oh, really? Yeah, we haven't. We usually have our first big snow around Halloween, and that has not happened this year.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
It's like Link.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Wait, then that husk I saw.
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
Taking away their fuel.
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first Ouroboros?
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
Oh, enjoy your lurk, Oberon. Oberon, I hope you seeing me play Xenoblade doesn't trigger your memories of me calling you an incel. Is that why you're leaving?
I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
Oh no. What's a descendant? Is it someone from The Descent? It's ants from The Descent. No, getting ready for bed. How dare you? No, you didn't. You don't have to explain why you lurk. I'm just giving you shit and trying to... Because it made me, like... Because of this area, it made me remember that situation. And it was, you never have to tell me why you're doing stuff. I don't want to pressure you into doing that. As long as you want to be, keep being my bestest friend.
Where are we?
But if you want to be my
This
bestest
is a
friend, you would
maternity
explain.
ward.
Maternity?
Why are these people so fat?
Doctor, may I?
Ah, shit. The birds and the bees? Is that what's happening right now? Oh god, how are they gonna describe penises?
Come.
Guys, it's really bad. Don't look at the babies. For the record, this RPG cast getting a better sex ed than I got.
It's
Jesus.
a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
When is it gonna battle in the war?
It's okay to touch her.
Send it out to fuel the flame clocks.
Gently now.
Gentle, is that how you treat a soldier? Why isn't this baby in uniform? I need 10 push-ups from you. Private Tiny? Is it? It's a lot better than Tiny Privates.
Place one finger in her palm.
Now I get they're getting a big blast of like, what the fuck is this alien? Right.
Hey, Senna, look at this. You need to try it too.
Oh,
Whoa, you're right.
I like that Tyon's
Really,
like
it's
super into
incredible.
it too. Mr.
let me have a turn.
Mr. like robot,
What?
you know. Oh, that's nice.
This is incredible, Senna.
For the record, in real life, he has a heart. Yeah, it's kind of it's neat to see him do this. You know,
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature.
it's a good scene.
If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
Oh, ins and
Alright
outs,
then,
huh?
lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
Uh-oh.
Well, you're in for a surprise. Buckle up.
Ooh, buckles. Yeah, let me touch the baby. You better show them what STDs look like. That's what happened to me. Incoming trauma, yeah. Don't do it before lunch. Fuck, romance? What? Oh god, he's gonna get his first boner and it's gonna be super awkward.
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth.
They should be holding their heads right now, going, "What? I don't know what to believe. What do I think?"
Thank you. I mean it.
Oh, is that gonorrhea's patch? I couldn't believe the Xenoblade cat scene was, but the cast learning where babies came from. I assumed from all those internet fan arts that I've seen that they already knew.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance. The feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it.
It's where you resurrect Rome and then control it. You're a romancer. Ants from Rome? This is how you get romance.
You'll understand too someday.
Is that... I'm trying to make ants jokes, but it's really hard to... ants puns.
Or it might be that you already do.
This is... Like... This is kind of like a different problem, but similar to... being... gay people being, like... Yeah, because, you know, there's, like, people who don't realize that they're gay because of, like... You know, especially in the past, but, like, societal pressures and stuff. Being like, you have to like women. Therefore, and if you don't, you're weird. That's what people do. They like men like women. But then later they like find out that you can be gay, and they're just like, wait a minute. But instead, these people are like pressured basically into being asexual and aromantic. And like, but it's kind of different because they don't get told the information at all, and they don't have like opportunity to experience the feelings because they're always warring. And then all of a sudden one day they're just like, hey, you know that person over there? You're gonna want to like you're gonna want to like press your meaty lips onto their meaty lips. Yeah, 10 to 20, those are prime sexual years. Yeah,
It looks the same as the one before.
they're probably horny as fuck and
Who are
don't know
they?
what they're feeling.
The first Ouroboros. The founders, we call them.
Yo, there better be a DLC about
The
these
first
dudes.
Ouroboros.
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi. Look at this.
Yeah,
He's got
exactly. They're
Nova's chin.
hormones. Crazy. Hormones are
And
crazy.
the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood.
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros.
One of them looks like Shulk.
Ouroboros are the only ones that
Really?
can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time.
Wait, why? Who made that rule?
By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Well, Yeah, but it picks worthy people too. Like,
Finally clicked.
if you're
There's
not
only
worthy,
so many seats and stones.
it wouldn't have picked
The one
you.
that my father was moving. It took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
It said it. People with
Not those
good enough
shiny
aptitude
figureheads in the castles. The
become
real
Ouroboros.
Yes, real queens. I knew
So if they
that
don't
soulless piece of
have
clockwork junk
the
wasn't
right
the real
aptitude, they
deal.
don't become it.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
Mm. We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens.
So there has to be some
They're
sort of
out there
aptitude
somewhere,
picking
sleeping.
What for?
worthiness scale.
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second.
Oh, it's their
Ouroboros were
people
born, like,
who have enough
generations
aptitude
ago,
that they
right?
pick to be Ouroboros,
But you said the queens are sleeping.
not the egg.
Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
So they're robots.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
Mm.
I think, yeah,
They'll be more alive than
Guernica.
just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Well, he probably didn't want the egg to fall into bad hands.
10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and you alone.
Because, like, imagine somebody
Some of us
bad
around
got
here
it,
still ain't too
took the
keen
egg
with
and
the
just
idea.
made the.
What?
So, those people from before,
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes.
Wanted to save you.
they
He
don't
probably
give a
saw
damn about
something
the rest.
in you
So
two,
our
in them.
lives mean nothing to it.
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that. I agree. It was so precious.
Mio's jealous. She wants sex. So does Senna. With Mio. Chanya. Hi. More walking to do. This is the last stretch. Let's get to the dorms. I thought we were stretching, but this is where we end up walking. Mobius warning level. The Kevis and Agnes warning levels have combined to form a single Mobius warning level.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
Neat. How? How did you combine it? Also, what was the warning levels about before?
Process all this. Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
This is the dorm for young lost numbers soldiers. Affect how many enemy soldiers spawn in the field and how strong they are. Ah. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask the guy about your rooms. Just put me in a room. Well, and sadly, there's no kitchen in the building. A lot of the single soldiers eat at the Michiba canteen. Mainichi. But if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty plot of land over there. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Got it. Thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed. How shall we arrange that? Meet me in the Lost Numbers War Room. This place down the lift from near the Praetorian Hill, which we passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer to the time. Okay. I'll say they're just sort of just a fancy level scaling. Yeah. Oh, before I forget, you're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your necks. Did I say that right? No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. It's you know, it's like Breath of the Wild, right? That they also worked on. If you kill each who's a what's it divine beast you liberate or whatever, it ups the world level.
Always nice to have
Basically.
more friends.
Monica's jiggle physics bug me. They're not bad, but both boobs act like one big mass.
Always nice to have more friends.
That's kind of like how jiggle physics works. Body's movements are going to be influence the boobs mostly the same.
Always nice to have more friends. Always nice to have more friends.
Keyword mostly. Well, yeah. But they're saving on processing power and coding power. It's an oversimplification, but why waste processing power? Because we want to see the jiggle. We want to see some jiggle. Monica isn't worth the process. Why not? I like her body. Also, you know what bugs me? Even though, again, it just kind of saves on processing power / like coding time. Is people wearing armor in this game. It'll be like hard armor, but their bodies will like move and flex, and the armor will like stretch and stuff like that, even though the armor shouldn't.
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely.
If that
He's
makes
been
sense.
a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh,
Look at him
Why
go! Look
bring
at
him
him
up?
bounce!
well, no reason.
Monica is meh.
Hmm?
I think her body's hot. I think her personality's whatever. body is very NPC. Her clothes are very NPC.
What's wrong?
Not her body.
Is it something Monica said?
And her body's just like a...
No. Don't
I
worry
guess
about
most
it.
people's bodies are NPC at
It's
that
just
point.
a passing thought.
Yeah?
Name is very NPC. Is it?
Oh, I got some news earlier.
We have a,
We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our
we
briefing
have a
starts
Lance
early.
on our team.
Get
with
some
the
rest while
Z.
you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
You know, it's probably a very good conversation that they didn't have that people might not have considered. When you teach people about sex, like this for the first time, I very much hope they're teaching them about rape. Like, I didn't read that because like, or do they even know about it? I know like they're not going to address this in a Nintendo game, but like, consent, yeah, consent, yeah. I'm fairly sure you've always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. Because, like... when you're introduced to this sort of thing, like, they're... for one, they're not going to realize potentially psychological issues that can have it. Why assume otherwise? Oh, no, I'm not assuming any other direction, but, like... I'm just talking about how, like... potentially everyone's concept of consent is fucked up. You know? And that would potentially have to be a growth point because they certainly haven't done research into it, you know? So it's kind of like handing a baby a gun, teaching him what the gun does, but then or like a toddler or something, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too, is yeah, they're freaking entirely bound by the marriage. You lot, weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. You couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. That sounds more like excitement than nerves if you ask me. Tyon. Tyon want the baby. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Right. That's where they're going to talk about consent. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said, you take the lift down from nearby the Praetorian Hill, right? Praetorian. That's the sword's hilt guard. All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. Tyon has decided for Uni to dom him. I haven't been getting vibes that he likes Uni in this game at all yet. But I've seen a lot of fan art of him in Uni. Because the other day Uni was trending for like a little bit. I saw it was just tons of Tyon and Uni fan art. I didn't... So either they haven't really shown how much they like each other yet, or I haven't noticed.
And how do we get to the war room?
We saw those signs of battles against Agnes and Kevis yesterday, right? Let's go there first.
You know, here's the thing. Oh, he likes Uni. You have to pay close attention to Psycho stuff. Oh, okay. Now, here's the thing, I guess, is something to consider. I want blades. That's another topic of this sort of thing. We're going to talk about STDs, children. And just sicknesses in general. Like, do these people get sick? They're only alive for 10 years, right? And they're always around their own people, really. Is there sicknesses going around? Like, I assume there has to be some sicknesses, right? But then since none of these... Since these people are very nubile and fresh, they're, you know...
I definitely feel stronger.
Yeah, I can imagine the city has sicknesses.
Ugh. Let's be off.
But then, like, because these people are born at 10 years old, but aka they only live to be 10 years old, right? Their bodies have existed in the world for 10 years. And because they're not really having sex, the STD rate / the STD existence would be a lot less in this world. Because, like, STDs can exist outside of sex because of, like, blood contact, but, like... Heck, there's some benefit to living in this world, I guess. Less sickness. Actually, there would be actual story reason to assume sickness doesn't really exist for them.
Always nice to have more friends.
But even master spoilers. Oh, okay. And God, they don't even know about birth control because they haven't known about birth. Like, not birth, like contraceptives of whatever kind. Those probably don't even exist in this world. Even in the city, they probably don't have stuff like that. I'm not sure they want birth control. There's not a lot of humans. Yeah, I guess so. But at the same time, they're also struggling for resources. Right? I guess they would want more people too to, like, eventually you get enough people in the city and they can just easily overwhelm the Ouroboros. Is that their Oberon? Oh, the city's implied not to struggle with resources. Am I making this guy fuck up, or is this... The Gnome Wastelands. That reminds me of the Noom. I think it's called the Noom or something. It's that, like, there's like a line city. Is it launch day? What, of Pokemon? What launch days? I know there's like a... is it... Are they launching a rocket too? Launch day starts in 23 hours. Yeah. Yep. I think I'm getting my copy on time, aka I can stream it on Saturday. It was already shipped out.
Nice to have more friends.
So if Amazon doesn't deliver yours on time, you're gonna be very, very sad. Yeah. Life's been so stressful. You just want to, yeah. It'll be, it'll be there though. Where am I going? I work the closing shift on Saturday. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right, like you won't be able to get here till way late, or at all, maybe. But I mean, so Saturday, it's kind of unfortunate for me because I'm not going to be streaming next week, so I only get to play the game one day. So by the way, Shad, I'm not going to be streaming next week. I won't exist next week. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I'll basically be dead. I'll be a dead man. Love you, sweetie. Thank you. She's great. Babe, show that you exist to stream. Show some skin. Just like put your hand in there or something. There she is. She's great. Wait, what about stream next week? No stream next week. Immediately after work on Friday, I have stream.
I love you, Shad.
If a copy doesn't come in on Friday, then you can't just go to the store. No streams at all next week, correct? Yeah. Yeah, we're leaving on Wednesday to go to North Dakota. And we won't be back till like what, Saturday night? And I'm not going to want to stream that night. Even if we get here like on time. I'm not going to want to stream. Yeah, next week's Thanksgiving, yeah. Hyrua's better half.
Just to clarify, I am not the better half. He.
No. You're pretty, babe.
Lies. You're prettier.
No.
Yeah.
Hi, Kite Gite. How you doing? Meow? How goes it, buddy? Come here. You want up here? Ugh. Kitty cat. How goes it, Kite Gite? Say hi to everybody. Give me a meow. Hello. You're gonna pull my I don't know what kind of outfit shirt down, and you're gonna show Nip Nop. Kitty? Butt. Yeah, it's butt. He's gonna. Hi, Gite Gite. How are you? There you go. Meow. What are you doing? You shouldn't be in here, man. Not while I can't supervise you in here. Oh yeah, press on the microphone. Yeah. Oh, don't show my nip. John Twitch will sue me. I'll have 4 days off from work. First time since August. Oh, gotcha. What are you doing? You just keep pressing on the microphone. You're cute, buddy. I know you're cute. Gite, gite. Meow. Give me a meow. You're usually really talkative. Why aren't you talkative? There you go. More talk. Talk more. Squeak. Give me a squeak. He's just loving on me. I can't resist. Oh, buddy. He's purring. He's like, I haven't seen you in a couple hours. Here, we'll go to cat cam. There's Kitty. Where are you going? Hey.
I should write this all down.
I don't like this sliding down my arm situation. You might injure me. Kitty cat. Gite, gite. Give me words. Go meow. He's not doing it. I have a funny video of him. I'm gonna post on Twitter today, tomorrow.
Nice and limber.
But I'm gonna get him out of the room because he's still a bit he's a kid, he's rambunctious, and we have a chameleon that I would not like to stress out quite yet. So just quick burp.
You what? It's night time already?
Oh, when it's nighttime, Yuni goes, "You what?" That's funny.
Every day's a training day.
Squeak. So yeah, next week is gonna be in road trip. On Saturday, I get to see Black Panther 2 featuring everyone except Black Panther. Yeah. Didn't he die from like cancer or something? This looks like music. That looks like an instrument. Man, that's unfortunate. So there's no like... Yeah, I think it was colon cancer. So like, they're not having a new Black Panther or anything. They're like... I didn't see the first one, so I don't know very much about the show. I know like it's in Wakanda or whatever, like
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
like future African city.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Which is actually really cool. I like that concept. But so is there going to be like a main character, or is it like a group of people? Do you know? I was gonna say on the baby subject of like the people have like that magic of
That elevator down to the war room.
interacting with baby, and they go like, "Aw."
War Council. Hope this isn't
I don't
another
like
boring
babies. I think babies are gross and ugly, and it scares me how fragile they are. You know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to do an absurd quest, right? Like, isn't there... Isn't he from, like, around here somewhere? Like, here. Yeah. Right? New chapters, all the... Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't finish Izzard's quest, though. But... Oops. But I guess it's not surprising coming from me because I got my balls chopped off. So it makes sense that I don't have that baby. Like, there's a lot of people that have that, like, drive to pass on their genes or whatever, that, like, feel it. I don't have that at all. I don't give a shit. In fact, my genes are shitty. I've got so many health problems that I got from my mom. I'm not blaming her. I'm not saying it's her fault and she's bad or anything, but, like, clearly it's hereditary. I'm not a huge fan on babies. Yeah, babies are gross and scary. Hey, man. Oh, I fucking... Okay, I guess I have to go from over here. Should buy better jeans then, rather than wear your mom's jeans. I can't. I was born this way. Where am I? Where am I? Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, am I up on a ledge? Oh, bollocks. Alright, let's see.
Sorry, you guys.
Fucking G dang it. I really wish they had a 3D map. Thank you. There was a one of the Metroid Prime devs was doing some facts of like development, some like, oh, here's a little fun little thing about how he developed the game or whatever. A lot of them were kind of like, yeah, a lot of video games do this, but it still is kind of interesting. Like, he's like, you know those doors and the tubes that if you're going really fast, sometimes the doors take a long time to open. But sometimes the door's already open in the morph ball tubes. Well, that's because we're loading the next zone. Like, yeah. Video games do that a lot. But the interesting part of it was they found that out.
Oh, look at that.
While someone was playing the game and was going fast, they fell out of world because the place didn't load fast enough. They didn't just know to do that. Try to figure out where the load zones are in Ragnarok. I mainly notice them while fast traveling. The thing with load zones nowadays is a lot of them are very well hidden because they do a lot of... and like Metroid Prime tried to do this, but they do a lot of like loading behind the scenes. Assuming you're going to a certain location, they'll preload. I had to do story time today and the 9 kids showed up and 8 of them were screaming, running terrors. Oof. Yeah. It's up there over on people. It might be because... I mean, alright, Oberon. Well, thanks for hanging out. Oh my god, look. Izzard, is that you? Or is it somebody else? Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Oberon. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for chilling. Well, yeah, that might be because it's the PS4 version. See you in December. Wait, why? What do you mean? Are you gonna be gone, Oberon? Like, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming Saturday. I just won't be here next week. Yeah, if I don't see you, I guess.
The tunnel walls should have been stabilized. What happened?
Hey, look over there.
Oh, you'll be working night shifts. Alright, man. I hope to see you a little bit or something, but if not,
They must have been living in a place with elevated ether
I'll
concentration.
see you in
and
December.
Found their way in here.
Still be in the Discord, man.
But there's no direct path there. We'll have to go around.
You've got Levnis's, don't you? Wanted to make short work of these things.
But we need permission from each squad's leader to activate a Levnis.
Oh, come the snuff on. This is an emergency.
That's the thing, though. Like, a lot of those games, they work very well
So we'll go on alone.
in their big world because
Commander,
they're preload
Execute
zones
the
and
partial
whatnot.
evacuation once the tunnel mouth is secured.
But
Coordinate with the medic corps and treat any wounded.
as soon as you
These are
fast travel,
Special orders for which I take full accountability.
this
Inform the other troops.
yes sir.
Now, all of you.
they have to reload literally everything.
You can count on us.
Was that Pokemon in the background?
I'm sorry for dragging you into this. We want to reach the cave-in.
I heard that Centro Links. Centro Leaks was banned off of Twitter.
First off, we'll need to find a way up.
And if you don't know, they post a lot of
Discovered.
Pokemon leak information. It's not hard to get banned off Twitter. I don't know, kinda. Is there more banning than ever right now? Or is it more banning of people that we see? But I'm wondering why Centro Leaks got banned. If it's like if Nintendo requested them to be taken down. You don't know why it would matter? Legal reasons, right? Nintendo could potentially threaten a lawsuit for keeping him on their platform, sharing this like NDA info. Do lawsuits only matter? I don't know about that.
See if we can keep this up.
I think people can potentially make an argument that they're hurting their that they're like potentially hurting their business in a way, I guess. I thought that they that there was legal things that people who post leaks can or someone being sued for sharing leaks. I don't know. Because I've heard people who were posting leaks before got cease and desists from Nintendo. Yeah, I don't know if even gaming sites have been posting. Really? I mean, but if there's like a main source of like a bunch of leaks, they might try to go after that one main source, right? I don't know. I guess I don't know the legal procedures, but I don't know why they would be banned off Twitter other than somebody requesting it. Where am I supposed to be going? What am I doing? I've been kind of avoiding the Pokemon League stuff because while I do like to know all the Pokemon in advance a lot of times, I don't know, this time I've just been like, I'll just see it when I see it. Does this? Yeah, that might be part of it too. Musk said that they still ban people for the same reason. They haven't changed anything. But
Hey, this one means business.
why is he fighting me? But yeah, he's fired a lot of staff. Because Musk is a little baby. It's also funny because he's so like, again, he's so much into free speech and whatnot, but as soon as people are giving him shit, he's banning him. Yeah, he is the thinnest skin on the planet. He's so bad.
This is valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Funny finding one here, huh?
But he like, it's kind of annoying because he'll fire back, right? He'll be like, you're fired, and everyone's like, yeah, you get him. Haha, boss man could fire you. Like, I don't know. I don't find that reason to celebrate about anything. Maybe because it is Elon Musk, but like, I don't know. Guy's a fucking clown. But where do I go? How do I get to where I'm supposed to go? Is there like a ladder over here that I missed or something? Like I knock this down, I get the secret. Oh, I didn't. And then like open map? I didn't look. It's right there. But that's clearly under this. Right? I guess this was connected to that. So I guess maybe go here. No, scroll up. Too bad. Wait, is this?
Once we're off the next elevator, we should be right there.
I wonder what's around here.
Come on, let's get to it.
Yes.
Time for a little rest.
Bye. Once we go up the next elevator, didn't he say that? We're down the next elevator. Wait, I'm blocked. Oh. Senna's gotta push it.
I'm with you.
Yeah, just one hand. In terms of the road trip, though, I'm going on, it's, I hate road trips.
Can anyone hear me?
Absolutely hate them.
Commander, we're safe. No casualties here.
Looks like there weren't too many working this deep inside. I'm glad everyone's unharmed. I didn't think there'd be a cave in here, considering the geology, and with this level of structural support. I suppose the cave wall was weak enough for the monsters lurking there to break through.
When the excavation uncovered an area of concentrated deposits, the monsters that lived there must have sensed a chance.
The ether find is good news, but for now, let's get everyone out.
There might be more monsters. We better keep an eye out.
Noted.
We're close to the site of the cave-in. Let's pick up the pace.
Yes, sir.
She's using one arm because she doesn't want Lance to feel like he didn't even help.
This is new. This one means business.
Oh no! Level 27, holy moly. Yeah, but everything about, like, so IBS, right, makes me hate road trips. Because IBS, you'll be sitting there chilling, and all of a sudden you're like, oh. Apparently there's a knife inside of my intestine right this minute. And I'm going to be in pain for the next 12 hours or whatever. And or I'm going to literally shit my pants. Sound like the fucking one of the Castlevania songs. Ba, 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 la, 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 la.
That looks somewhat cleaned up.
I guess riding Alevnis meant they avoided any serious injuries.
A little silver lining to a great big cloud. Glad to hear. Tyon? No, all of you.
Is this
Thanks
IBS?
for your
Frozen,
assistance.
Disney,
You
Olaf,
saved us.
Josh, Gad,
On the
Impaled,
contrary,
Gift.
Commander. We were just following your orders.
Right. We could only react so fast thanks to your quick thinking.
That's about as much as I can do. The people of Colony Lambda, and you as well, all knew what needed to be done. And due to that, the rescue was a success.
Yes, but
Can't
not.
thank you enough.
You've even managed to secure a nearby
But
ether
you
deposit.
actually hurt.
I'm a bit jealous.
Yes. Actually, our troops reported a harvestable ether source recently. And with enough resources in the bank, perhaps the colony could have some peace of mind.
I hear a fair few colonies are lacking ether.
Everyone knows that we're nothing without it. Everyone in Lambda knows to be prepared to do anything in their power rather than lose it. By the way, how are your travels?
Our travels?
Sometimes I'm envious of folk like you. Strong-willed and forging ahead.
Oh, well, we're not that.
Actually, I think being a commander is a pretty big deal in its own way, eh?
There was a time where
Smoldering Camaravi and famed Silvercoat certainly are. But I'm not that kind of lone pioneering type.
I think most people feel the same.
I know my own weakness best
there's a
as
time where I
anyone.
drove out to my sister's
The day we
house.
lost
Well, I
you
didn't,
away,
like,
and you,
me and my
Tyon,
parents.
I abandoned all thought. The consul sensed
And
my
it's about a
weakness, knew I
9-hour
passed my
drive.
responsibility to another and took merciless advantage of it.
Oh.
And it's through Kansas, which is boring as fuck. But
Ironically, if I hadn't experienced that loss,
I'd
never have come to understand this feeling in me. Sorry, no one needs to hear all that. Ah,
feel like how
yes,
disinterested.
I owe you all, don't I? Would you come to the commander's office later? I'll be waiting.
He's not saying much. What I gleaned from that was he just likes to like chill and just do the shit. He doesn't like to be a big hero man, big famous hero man. But you know, I went to. There was a time I went to Kansas, had some stuff. On the way back, I had an IBS attack, and this was before I knew I had IBS and had any way to mitigate it. But the trip was. Oh, you can't. Interesting. The game doesn't. It's not when the elevator is moving, they don't let you pause. Just being in the elevator at all, they don't let you pause. Right here, pause. Right here, no pause. And I mean, it makes sense. So they what they don't want you to do, they don't want you to save in the elevator. Midway up. And then when you reload into a zone, they have your position data, but they've reset the elevator's position data. Because they don't store that, because that would take a lot of extra info and save file parsing. And so instead they just disable the ability to use the menu in certain zones. Because if you did load back in like that, you would be potentially super high up in the air and die. Or you would fall through the world. Shit like that. Oh. Yeah, they're just preventing that. There you go. Yeah, I had an IBS attack. So, like, on the way home, I literally had to we had to stop at every. Not finishing this quest? I thought I was done. Oh fuck! All right, yeah, I guess I'll finish it. Pretty much every single exit on the highway, I had to have my parents stop so I could attempt to use the bathroom. But because your gut hurts so much, and you because your gut hurts so much, you don't actually know if you have to go to the bathroom or not. It just hurts a lot. And so I'd sit there for like 15 minutes trying to go to the bathroom, but I can't. But it hurts so much, and I want to, but I can't. And it's pretty much that every single exit on the highway. Now it's Kansas, so the exits are kind of spread out, and it was agony in between.
So, I wanted to thank you all somehow.
And you can't like
we didn't
sleep.
lend a hand just so you'd give us something in return.
Too right.
So it's just 8 hours of agony.
That may be so, but
Oh yeah. Did the thing with the autolevs get sorted out?
I only just got a report saying they don't know.
And I feel bad because I'm like delaying
After
the
seeing
trip,
that
you know?
cave-in, I want to investigate thoroughly. An autolev is
That's
vital
partly
for
why I
that
don't like
investigation. If we can't bring them back
road
here,
trips.
they can't be of any use to us.
Here it comes.
I'm not planning on getting you involved for every little thing. I already can't thank you enough for your help with the cave-in.
Excuse
But I
me,
mean-
Commander. I have a report about the autonomous Levnesses.
Any new developments?
Yes, sir. It seems they're operational.
I see.
They
I've kind of
wanted
got
you
this
to
fear
take a
of
look
getting
and judge if
stranded.
They can be used or not, sir.
Yeah.
Roger that. Well, I'm sorry for bringing you all out here. I have to go.
I'd like to come along.
What do you mean?
Oh, good call. I need some closure on this.
We won't get in the way. Is that okay?
As you wish. Then follow me.
I don't have any interest in what's happening. I don't even know what's happening. Then what do you mean follow you? You're not there to follow. Where are you? Ah! Passed it. God damn it. I say I've got like a little bit of fear of getting stranded, and then on top of that, like my body feels like such garbage sitting that long. My brain feels like garbage having to concentrate for so long. Just like everything about road trips I hate. I don't care really about the scenery. And then anything with heights makes me feel terrible. What do you mean I passed it? Like what? I was just outside the colony? Oh. Alright then. So yeah, it's unfortunately it's not really gonna be a road trip or a vacation for me. It's going to be a oh, I thought it was on the fucking I hate this zone. It's hard to tell what's where. You're gonna go to bed. Sorry, stay up. All right. But good noodle. Yeah, I'll check out other places. Yeah, see you tomorrow.
The Autolevs are stationed in the cave at the Pure Bluffs.
We don't exactly have what I'd call an open schedule.
Sorry. I know this is selfish.
Nah, mate, I don't blame you.
I may owe Commander Izzard a great debt. But he's also someone I just want to help, even if I didn't owe him. I think every soldier in Lambda probably feels the same.
It sounds nice, doesn't it? Feeling attachment to your colony, to your commander.
Yeah, definitely.
What happened?
Hey, is everything okay?
Commander.
Commander, I need an
the
Advil.
Lentnesses, they started moving all of a sudden.
What?
And then they just came for us.
But any autonomous unit should have safeguards to stop it attacking us.
Oh no, this is Elon Musk's future.
That came from right up ahead.
Huh. Lucky thing we tagged along, eh?
Please, stay back, Commander. We can take it.
What are you saying, man? I'm fighting. It'd be a lousy example for the troops if I just stood around and stared.
Then let's go.
Oh, cool. If only I was strong enough. Oh boy, battle time. I want to go in the cave more. I feel like this is really intense for a hero cutscene. Oh, not the belly button beam. Oh, Lord.
You've barely put a dent in it.
I don't think that's true. You're like level 27.
Oi! The spark you doing?
Concentrate on their power sources.
Where are they?
Finish it up now. Tie on.
Right.
Look out!
Whoa! Now, tie on! Open fire!
Nice one.
Brilliant work, Tyon.
Commander Izzard!
Oh my god, he's fucking Xena warrior princess. What was her like thing? Like la 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 la, whatever she would do.
Feels like all I do is ask you to clean up our messes. Thanks again.
Well,
If
he's
there's anything I
fucking.
can do.
He's Xena.
But why did they go berserk?
It might have been set so they couldn't tell between friend and foe once restarted.
You think so? So you're saying that forcing them to restart overwrote the previous instructions?
Oh man.
I'll have engineering give me the details. We need them in running order, but they can be dangerous tools, so care is paramount. Regardless, let me know if there's any way I can thank you.
We told you before, we didn't do this for any reward.
You won't fly. I can't rest easy knowing I'm this deep in someone else's debt.
If you're going to insist, do we need anything, guys?
Let me think.
All right, I've got something.
Whatever it is, just say the word. We've put you out of your way.
I want you to fight by our side once more.
Say that again.
I want you to see for yourself that the path I'm walking is the right one, Commander.
Tyon, has this been bothering you?
I understand. My position as commander means I probably won't be able to accompany you at all times. But I pledge myself and Colony Lambda to you, Tyon. No, to all of you. Call me anytime you need me. I'll come running no matter what.
Thank you very much, Commander.
I better brush up on my skills to keep up with you all. Colony Lambda will have to keep up with its current developments too.
We can help you with stuff like that, mate.
Now look here, I can't ask that of you.
Look, we're friends now. Nothing wrong with asking your friends for help.
We're friends, you say. You're incredibly trusting, you know that.
What's that supposed to mean? We're just helping.
I don't mean anything bad by it. If I need you, I'll ask for you.
Please, call us anytime you need.
I'm a lucky man to have friends like you, Tyon. I will endeavor to assist you.
Yeah, it better be fucking Tyon. Healer. Yeah, we did it. Well. Might as well just go back to the colony real quick. I'm gonna check the map actually. I would think that it's not that colony. Yeah, this one should have like a new, this one should have a new bulletin board quest, right? Like, have we trained all the lads or whatever? There was a certain amount of lads we needed to train. I guess I'll listen to this for a second. I should probably put Teach in my party or whatever. But
Can we maybe train?
I think
Can't forget our progress update.
saving and quitting is in order. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. That's the show. More stream tomorrow.